Alright guys, welcome to another beer review, and today we're going over to Black Lodge with a beer that was kindly gifted to me from Adam, aka Mersey Beers. So this is a can of Combine Our Grinds, which is a coffee black IPA clocking in at 5.8%, brewed in collaboration with Ladies That Beer, sorry. And yeah, brewed for International Womens Collaboration Brew Day. So very nice indeed. In fact, I think one of the ladies involved with Ladies That Beer is actually from Liverpool, if I remember correctly. I don't know, don't quote me on that. But yeah, very nice indeed. And of course, helping promote, visibility and equality, which is all fantastic, especially in times like this, where it feels like we're pulling each other apart, which is something that we should definitely not do. But beautiful, beautiful artwork there with various methods of how to prepare coffee. And I do love coffee. And this is actually brewed with Lovelock's coffee blend. So the hops are Warrior Leaf, Amarillo T90, Simcoe T90, Mosaic T90, and of course the Lovelock's coffee blend. So fantastic that they're giving a shout out to the coffee side of things as well. So very much in support of all of this. And it just looks fantastic, doesn't it? That's probably my favourite Black Lodge artwork so far. So, without any further ado, let's get this open and see what we get. Coffee in a black IPA. I've had Combine Our Minds a couple of times now, and I think that's a really solid black IPA. It is a style that is slowly becoming something of a, I wouldn't say favourite, but it's one that I am starting to enjoy a lot more than I usually would. But it looks beautiful in the glass. You can't really tell too much because of the terrible lighting, of course. But as far as I can see, that is pretty much jet black. There may be some meat. There may be some light bleeding in from the bottom in the gorgeous Chapter Brewing glass. They've released a new one and I need to pick it up. But yeah, keeping that sort of Merseyside-esque connection there. Although some of the Black Lodge merch and stuff looks fantastic. I love their image, especially with the sort of like geometric shapes that they usually have on their branding. I don't know why I was doing it here because you're not going to see it here, but anyway. So yeah, I enjoyed the regular sort of black IPA. I've had two different, I don't know if I've had two different versions or just a rebrew of that beer, but it was really good. So let's see what it's like with a bit of coffee. Cheers, folks. Cheers, Adam. I just realised I didn't smell it. I did not smell it. So I've already had a taste. Let's give it a sniff anyway. Oh, God, yeah. That's got a real smokiness to it. A little bit of char as well. Like a charry licorice, almost. You get that sort of like aroma that you get when you walk into a coffee shop. I won't be able to say what sort of like blend they've used or what type of bean or anything like that, but it is definitely there. And it smells lovely. It's almost like coffee with a bit of Black Forest Gatto. Hops aren't really coming through too much on the nose. But it's hoppy enough to know it's a black IPA. It smells good though, and I've already taken a sip, so we'll take another sip. Pretend you never saw me take a sip of this. Cheers, folks. Yeah, coffee and black IPA works very well. This is nice. There's like a pronounced burnt chariness to it, which I'm a big fan of. Not sort of like smoky or Rauch-esque, but like char. It's a bit of a resiny character coming from the hops. It's like dank edge. And just that coffee just ties it in beautifully. That's a damn good black IPA. Drinking this at room temperature. So I've not chilled it down at all. And I'm just getting all those flavours coming through. It's not the biggest sort of like coffee hit, but it's sort of like that reined in perfect amount of coffee just to tie it all together. And I would say, just because I love coffee, I think I would prefer this, but that's, can't really say that because I only had Combine Our Minds like a few months ago. So it's not really fair of me to say this, but I think I'm enjoying this more with the addition of coffee, because I enjoy coffee and I like the fact that it's in a black IPA. I don't think I've ever had a black IPA with coffee before, even though it's one of those things where it's like, doesn't really sound too strange. Do you know what I mean? But it just works. Really, really does. Smoky, charry, woody. Then you get a little bit of resiny sweetness. Really nice roasted coffee bean flavour. Sort of like espresso or Americano. I'd say more an Americano than espresso. But yeah, lovely stuff. Lovely stuff indeed. And it's another fantastic beer from Black Lodge, brewed in collaboration with Women That Beer. So of course both Black Lodge's and Women That Beer's links will be in the description, as well as Lovelock's Coffee. Big shout out to everyone involved in this for a great cause and something that I do firmly stand behind, especially with some of the discussions relating to the beer industry. But yeah, lovely stuff indeed. So if you come across it, then definitely give it a try, especially if you like your coffee. Anyway, so I've got a few Black Lodge reviews on the channel, so links will be in the description. Go check out Black Lodge, everyone involved in the making of this beer, and of course check out Adam, not down by my crotch yet anyway. Only joking, we only do it via a bin cupboard. It's a long story. Go check him out, links in the description. And yeah, massive thank you once again, sir. You are too kind, you are too gracious, and you are a gentleman. Anyway, taking my head well and truly out of Adam's arse for a moment. Thanks for watching. You all take care, stay safe, and I'll see you all later. Cheers. Don't wink.